Paths, Lesson 16, Positive Motivation with Miss Love. Objectives. I can define motivation as it relates to my energy. I can understand why positive motivation is important. And I can learn the difference between energy promoting and energy depleting feelings. Schedule. First journal, next lesson, last exit ticket. Our journal for today is what are some things that motivate you? Why do they motivate you? As usual, on the next screen, you're going to see a bar. Once it turns completely red, then you are done, and we are going to move into the lesson. I know you all had some really great responses. So, before we get into this lesson, there are some key terms that I think you all need to be familiar with in order to better digest the lesson. The first term is motivation, and it means the reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. So this is talking about what is pushing you. So what is the reason, as it says, that you are doing the thing that you do? Typically, it's associated with something positive. The next is energy, and it's the strength and vitality required for sustained physical and mental activity. So, energy is what we use for everything. Everything we do requires energy. And I just thought that was something really important because we're going to talk a lot about energy in this lesson. The next is promoting. Promoting means to further the progress of something, especially a cause, venture, or aim, or to support or actively encourage. So motivation and promote are in the same ballpark, not exactly the same, but in the same ballpark. And depleting means use up the supply or resources of. So while promoting and motivation pour energy into, depleting takes energy away. So those are important terms that you needed to know in order to engage effectively with this lesson. So let's talk about the connections between feelings and energy levels. Firstly, our feelings can dictate our energy levels. So depending on what we feel, it determines the level of energy that we have to produce work or to engage with our friends or anything like that. Our feelings directly cause our energy levels. Next, it's important to know what feelings are energy promoting and what feelings are energy depleting. And we just learned what promoting and depleting mean. Now we can connect those to what energy means. So, what feelings push you to move forward, and what feelings pull energy away from you in a way that you cannot move forward. So that's a part of what we're going to discuss. Lastly, energy promoting feelings can work as motivation for us to keep moving forward. So, I found a clip from Inside Out. I know I use Inside Out a lot, but as an adult, I can confidently say that Inside Out probably is one of the most accurate and effective movies about feelings and emotions that I have ever seen. So, yes, I use it often, but it's for good reason. It has a lot of really great information in it. So in this clip, it's actually two clips. One is focused around joy or happy and sadness, and I just want you to pay attention to the body language of the two. Pay attention to how they make Riley, the girl whose emotions these are, how they make her feel and how they make her act throughout the two video clips. And we're going to discuss each one after they come.
Oh, we just fell down. We should cry.
Sadness, no!
We can't cry in front of other kids! Stop her!
Stop it, Sadness!
I can't help it, Joy. I'm entering a sadness spiral.
Disgusting. He's getting tears on me.
Joy, calm her down!
Okay, how about we stop being sad and, hey, look at this!
I'm doing a happy dance.
I'm not wearing any pants. Something friends. I'm doing a happy dance. Hey!
Your desperation makes me sad.
Okay, forget that. How about we turn that frown upside down, huh?
All right, good hustle, everyone. Now let's get some ice cream.
Ice cream!
Hello, anger.
Get off of me.
So hopefully you got to observe Sadness's body language, but also Riley's body language. It was kind of low, right? That kind of showed that energy depleting emotion of sadness, but also she wasn't motivated. It didn't motivate Riley to finish playing the game. There was an energy depleting feeling when we needed an energy promoting feeling. Next, we're going to watch a video about joy, a clip about joy, and I want you to try to observe those same things in joy and how they convey.
Wonder why you feel the way you do? Well, get to know your emotions. When everything in your life is going your way, that's when joy takes control. This is joy. With an unstoppable spirit and unbeatable energy, joy brings a smile to your face and, oh, who cares? Let's party! Get to know
So, what did you notice? What did you notice about joy? How is that different than sadness? I could tell just by my observation, body language was different. Joy was more upbeat. It was a motivating feeling. So, it was an energy promoting feeling in a situation that calls for it. So, she was doing homework, and Riley was happy to do homework, but that was because she was feeling happiness and joy, which is more energy. So, it's an energy promoting feeling. Next, we are actually I'm going to show you, actually give you a visual diagram of how to be able to kind of categorize your feelings based on more energy or less energy. But another thing that this diagram is going to introduce is the idea of an uncomfortable feeling versus a comfortable feeling. And I'll talk about how they relate to energy. So this is a graph that can kind of help you visually see where your feelings fall. And again, this is always, as I always say, this is based on you. This isn't based on anybody else's emotions. It's based on you. So at the top, we'll put our more energy feelings, and I'll show you a few of those for just the constructs of our curriculum, what they would say is more energy. And the bottom will be our less energy. And to the left, it will have the uncomfortable feelings that either have more energy or less energy. And then to the right, it'll be the comfortable feelings that have either more energy or less energy. So let's graph happy. Happy, I would put up in the more energy, but comfortable feeling. Now we'll come up with some feelings that might be less energy, but also uncomfortable. So complete opposite of what happy is, which would be sad, right? Or ashamed. They give you less energy, but they also make you feel uncomfortable sometimes. And then this one gives you examples of all of the quadrants being filled with feelings. So, in the more energy but uncomfortable is scared, anxious, angry. All those can give you more energy, but they also can make you feel uncomfortable. And then in that last quadrant, they introduced relaxed and calm. And those feelings are comfortable, but they offer you less energy. Okay? So, all that put together kind of just lets us know that our feelings can do so many different things, but I wanted to offer you guys these visuals so you could see what your feelings do for you. Because once you start to realize what your feelings do for you, you're better able to control it. So, what does this mean for me? Well, a few things. You need to be able to recognize what your feelings do for you, as I stated previously. Some feelings can be less energy but comfortable, right? Like calm. And some feelings can be more energy but uncomfortable, like angry. And lastly, all feelings are okay. You just have to try daily to be in control of them. And hopefully, that visual that I gave you can help you start to sort through your feelings a little more so it can help you gain that control. I thoroughly enjoyed teaching that lesson. I hope you enjoyed learning it. So, for our exit ticket, I want you to tell me about three feelings that are more energy, comfortable feelings for you and why. And you're going to post that in our Google Classroom under the exit ticket assignment with the same name as this lesson. I look forward to your responses.